Most wholesalers are still using that 70% of ARV to make offers on their properties, and we do not. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how we look at all of our deals and structure our offers. This is the exact process that we use to generate over $1 million in net profit last year. So please treat this video like you paid for it, because it's definitely worth it. The reason for the traditional ARV formula being a little bit outdated is all of these sellers have seen those numbers 1,000 times. They are sick and tired of getting these low ball cash offers from investors that quite frankly just piss them off. So what we do is we take that number, in this case, let's say 250,000, and we minus 10%. That is going to cover the realtor fees, the closing costs, and any additional repairs that might be needed for the property. So after you take that number, you're left with 225,000, and from there what we'll do is we will subtract our fee from that price, leaving us with about $190,000 to $200,000 as our offer price. So with this method, we're able to offer the sellers substantially more for their properties rather than the traditional wholesale offer. The reason we're able to do this is because we list the properties on the market. So what that does is that gives more eyeballs and more attention on that property, increasing the demand for that property. Rather than just being able to sell that property to a cash investor, we're able to list this property on the MLS, exposing ourselves to VHA, VA, and conventional buyers to pay top dollar for the property. One of the main ways that we pull comps or comparables for these properties is simply just looking in the neighborhood. What we like to do is use Zillow.com to find properties in the same neighborhood that are in like condition to the one that we're trying to sell. So we look for things like bedroom count, bathroom count, same square footage, the lot size, is it in a corner lot, does it cross the street? There's many things that you need to factor in when running these comps to figure out the proper number to offer these sellers. When we're factoring in repairs for these properties that are going to be on the market, we like to utilize our team's rehab estimator for all of these properties, so everybody makes consistent offers throughout the entire team. So again, to recap, how we come up with our max allowable offer is we take the as-is value of the property, we'll say $250,000. We take 10% away for realtor fees, closing costs, and any repairs that may be needed on the property, and then from there we subtract our fee of what we're looking to get, $25,000 to $35,000, you pick. At this point, we've been on the phone with these sellers for about 15 to 20 minutes, gathering information on why they need to sell, when they need to sell, how much they want for the property, the condition of the property, and what they plan on doing moving forward. Another thing to remember is you want to be building rapport with these sellers on every single one of these calls. After building rapport with these sellers, what we do is we like to educate them on the comps that we found in their neighborhood to justify the price that we have to give them on their property. In our business, we like to put our best foot forward first and explain to them what our concierge program will entail. We let them know that we're going to be working with our retail buyers, agents, and contractors to get this to the closing table for them. And this is all without having to come out of pocket for any repairs, any commissions, anything else that will be needed to get that property to the finish line and get them paid. Once we give an offer to the sellers, if they do not directly accept that offer, we put them into a robust follow-up system that is going to send drip text campaign for the next 365 days until they say yes or no. Here's one of our deals that we recently got to the finish line, and I'm going to kind of walk you through and break this down for you. So the property we have here is 201 West Fuller Drive in Euless, Texas. So what we did was we got a little bit of information from the sellers on the condition and price that they wanted for the property. And how we came across that number is we went on Zillow and we looked at properties inside that same neighborhood that were in similar condition and saw what sold to generate that as-is sales price for the property. We got this property locked up at $117,500, and we listed the property for $139,000. We went pending the same exact day at $139,000. And we ended up selling the property for $146,000 on market. Selling the property at this price resulted in us generating about a $17,000 fee at the close of escrow. The reason we were able to make this work was because we ran our comps properly, we ran our numbers properly, we gave the offer and delivered the offer to the seller correctly, we worked with the agent, managed the transaction effectively all the way till the close of escrow, and ensured there was no issues and everybody got paid. The next property I want to show you is a property that we currently have active under contract and will be closing in just 3 days. Our initial offer on the property was $800,000. $920,000. The sellers in this circumstance wanted to sell the property, move on, and get done with this chapter of their life. All right, so we listed the property for $925,000 and we sold the property in just 8 days on market. Throughout this process, there was about $1,500 of work that needed to go into the property to get this to the closing table. Utilizing our strategies and our systems, what we were able to do was postpone that payment until the close of escrow, so we did not have to come out of pocket to get this thing closed. Between these two properties that I just showed you, there's about $80,000 in assignment fees that would not be possible if we were just utilizing a traditional wholesale method. That's why our systems and processes is so strong, because we can take any potential seller and turn it into a $20,000 or $30,000 profit just like that. If you found this video valuable and want guidance just like this, where we are sharing with you the full process on how we are able to generate a $200,000 profit a month business completely from scratch. We did this with the new way of wholesaling that nobody is talking about right now. So if you'd like to learn more, click the link below and I'll see you on the other side.